Hello everyone, it is Mike here and welcome to another Rumble tournament. It is going to be William versus Lucas to determine the Final Four. It's going to be a really good one here, and I cannot wait for this. Definitely, I'll tell you, I had so much trouble with these two teams putting this one together, and we're kicking things off with the Daredevil. I'll talk about why in a second, but I had so much trouble putting these two teams together because there's a couple of them that I'm having trouble finding, which is causing problems. And I had to switch over. It made it a little bit more difficult than usual. And one in particular, I'm having trouble finding on Community Creations. So I don't know if they deleted him or what happened. And it's this person actually right here, Chip Hazard, which is one of my favorite creations this year. There's no doubt about it. Chip Hazard from Small Soldiers. I grew up on that show. That movie. And when I was younger in the 90s and stuff, that was like my favorite toys, the Small Soldiers. Still till this day, I own some of the figures of Small Soldiers. I really love the action figures from back in my day. I really love them. They're still my favorite action figures. But anyway, it's 15 versus 15. As they're eliminated, I will tell you what team they're a part of. So it's definitely going to be a good one. Number 3 is him. So number 3, him. And it is William versus Lucas in this matchup. So it's going to definitely be good. Bagul was another one I had trouble finding, but it was on me. I spelled his name wrong because he's a weirdo and he likes to spell his name weird. So, and we got Anton at number 4. Oh my goodness. Killer from No Country for Old Men. One of the best movie villains of all time. Definitely one of the best movie villains ever. So, big deal. And look at him here, going after Anton. Two weirdos. Him and Anton are just... that would be an interesting matchup between those two. And number 5 is John Stewart, the Green Lantern. And him going after Daredevil. And number 6 is Eric Cartman from South Park. Lucas did create him, and the fun fact about Lucas's team is he's got 2 creations on his team from that he made. So I think 2. It's Eric Cartman and Homer Simpson. He made both of those. So you're going to see both of those in this match. They're really well done characters. He always does a good job. Make sure to download his characters too, if you can. The more you download, I think the more he can upload. So Snake Eyes is number 7. He's probably reached his limit of how many he can upload now, though. I'm sure he's had his thousands of downloads. But Snake Eyes is here from G.I. Joe. And still no eliminations. And we'll see how far Chip Hazard and Daredevil can go. Daredevil stays in. And we're about to get our 8th person here. And number 8 is going to be Count Orlok from Nosferatu. And him. Still no eliminations yet. And Eric Cartman. Uh-oh. Might get Jon Stewart here. I always think of Jon Stewart from The Daily Show. Every time I say that name. It's like he's the Green Lantern. And looks like Daredevil's been eliminated. That's going to be a loss for William. Loss for William. So first loss there. And this is for Final Four. So we're getting closer to the end here. And it has been it's been a great tournament. Very good tournament. A lot of different characters. You know, it always does good too. A lot of people are interested in the tournament. They like watching it. I still think I miss some of the older subs. I really do. I love you all too, but some of the older ones, it's just like they just disappeared one day. Because we used to have a lot of people involved in the tournament. I mean, we used to have people count some of the people in the tournament. And all kinds of stuff. Like memorize the teams, like everything. It's pretty crazy. I really hope by 2K25, which I think is going to be a disaster. That's my opinion. Because, let's just face it. 15 was a disaster. 20 was a disaster. It's like every 5, you get a disaster. I don't know if they'll break the trend. You know, that's kind of superstition, but yeah, we got Mad Max here. And him going to try to get elimination here. Oh, Chip Hazard says, I'll do it. I believe that's Mad Max. Having trouble seeing. No, it's Jon Stewart. My bad. Having trouble seeing from the distance I'm at. Yeah, it's Team Lucas loses Jon Stewart. So, it's a loss for Lucas. So far, 1-1. Yeah, this probably took me too long to put together because of the whole Chip Hazard situation. Him and Bagul, which that was my fault. I just spelled his name wrong. I looked for him for like probably 20 minutes. Because I have to pull people over from accounts and stuff. And I also had trouble finding, Dash is going to be in this, I think. Had trouble finding him, even. Because for some reason, he'll come up if you put it in Incredible, but he won't come up if you put in Incredibles. So weird how the hashtag stuff works. So I had trouble because I put in the S, finding him. So I had some trouble finding about 3 of these. And in Chip Hazard's situation, I downloaded 14 characters, and I could not find Chip Hazard. So I had to go to the other account where Chip Hazard was because I couldn't find him at all. So we'll see how this plays out because I might not have to find some of these people after this is over with because those are on. Oh, there goes Chip Hazard, by the way. So he's been eliminated. And that's a loss for Lucas, I believe. Yes, a loss for Lucas. And Count Orlok is in trouble. And another elimination. Eric Cartman got one. And who was that? Oh, Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes is out. And Max is out. Max is going to be a loss for Lucas. I just saw him on the list. And Indiana Jones. There's also one on the other side. So Snake Eyes, Max. Let's see when this guy comes across. I think it's Anton. Yes, it's Anton. So Snake Eyes is a loss for Lucas. Anton is also lost for Lucas. And I believe Max is too. So 3 losses there. Yep. 3 losses. Nightcrawler's 12. Him just got eliminated. I believe that's another loss for Lucas. Maybe not. No, it's a loss for William. So William loses him. So we got Indiana Jones here, and number 13 is Captain America. So 13's Captain America. And so far, I mean, Lucas had a lot of eliminations there. Williams, I think, has only lost about 2. So Lucas has lost, I mean, he lost 3 back-to-back. So that's a big deal. He has a really good team. And here comes Homer Simpson at 14. Eric Cartman and Homer Simpson, they can cause problems. He created them. He made them really good. And they can cause a lot of issues in these Rumbles. But, you know, he has lost some people, but it's not some of his best picks. So he's got that going for him. And number 15 is Buffamanis at 15. So we're at the halfway mark now. And number 16 is Jack Sparrow. And Sub-Zero will be a loss for William. So William loses another. So in Captain America, it's going to be a loss for William as well. So, couple losses there for him. And we'll see who's next. And number 17 is Kenny Omega. One of my favorites. One of my all-time favorites. I've talked about some. I've seen him live a couple times, so he's really good. Really good. And Homer and Eric are fighting. And look at Homer. Despite the double team by Indiana and Kenny, it's not enough. And number 18 is Mouse. So I'm looking at both teams, and it's not as far off as I thought. Lucas didn't have a great start, and of course he lost 3 in a row, which really hurt him earlier in this. So we'll see if he can make the big comeback. He has quite a few in here already, and he lost another one. So that's another loss, and now we got Hagrid at 19. And yeah, they keep on coming in on his team. So that is definitely not good. Most of these people are a part of his team. And Indiana is in trouble here. And there goes Miles. That's another loss for Lucas. Goodness. He's losing quite a few. And Kenny with a nice counter there. And he went after Indiana instead. And Apocalypse is 20. And Hagrid going after Jack here. Oh my goodness, Jack with a nice move there. Wow. That was a lot of weight to pick up. And Kenny's in trouble, and Kenny's still in it. And number 21 is the Beast. And that's definitely a big one. But I'm telling you, Lucas's team is just flying in here. And I believe he's lost. I mean, almost everybody on his team is in. That is left, at least. So it's definitely becoming a landslide. However, they can make it for a good while. Some of these people can. And Kenny going after Jack here. And we'll see what happens with Jack. And Jack's still in it. He's still alive. And look at Apocalypse going after Beast. And Beast, oh wow, throws him off. And Indiana hanging in there. This is craziness. Absolutely craziness. And whoever wins this goes to the Final Four, so it's a big deal. Of course, we should have 2 more left before we officially reach the Final Four. And Indiana is going to be a loss for Will. And look at Hagrid and Cartman getting back in. I mean, Cartman has been pretty amazing. Cartman's trying to hang on here, and he pushes back. And Omega takes down Sparrow. So that's going to be a loss for William. So William getting a couple losses here, and Cartman's a big loss for Lucas, though. And Buff is done too. So that's a loss for each side. Pretty crazy. And Billy is 22 here. So we got Billy Butcher in the house. Rivals with Homelander. And I love Billy Butcher. Billy Butcher's an amazing character. And Beast has, oh my goodness, what a double. And that's another double for Lucas. And it is not going well for Lucas here. Yeah, not at all. I'm counting like 3 left. And it might be, and it's another one gone now. So he is just, his team is getting annihilated here. I don't know who all's left, but I'm getting 2 people left for, oh my goodness, and Brainiac's 23. So that's him and Apocalypse are the 2 that the only ones I'm getting that are left. And that just got worse. So 2K is not being kind to Lucas. It has become one of the worst landslides I've ever seen. One of the worst ones. Unless I missed somebody or circled somebody on accident, which I don't think I did. I think he only has 2 left. And Davy Jones is 24. I may have missed somebody, though. He might have another person left. Actually, he might have one more. Yep. I think I may have marked one on accident, but I'll see once we get to 30. But I'm counting he may have one more. I don't recall if he was here already or not. So he might have one more left. So I don't want to call it yet, but it's definitely not looking good. And we got Homelander at 25, so he may meet up with Billy here. And that would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. If those 2 meet up, and it looks like it's going to happen. It's bound to happen. And Dash is 26, and there goes Brainiac. So, oh my goodness. So Ether has 1 or 2 left. There's one circled on here I thought I got, but I don't recall him being here unless it was really short. So I'm gonna wait until we get all the way, and then we'll see what happens. But he might be the only one left. But Lucas still has Apocalypse, so for sure he has him. And we'll see who's next. And okay, so that's Lucas's last guy. Is Gael. That's his last one. So he is down to 2. Everything should be correct now. Okay, we're going to see who number 28 is. It's going to be Gustavo. Yeah, I think I recently watched part 4, and I remember the whole matchup between Chip and Gael, and for some reason I marked him down. I don't know why. I just thought of it. And so, yeah, Lucas still has 2. But that's not good. That is not good at all. Because William has like 7. So it's a very uneven matchup, and some of Williams haven't even arrived yet. So we're about to get to 29. And it's Bagul, who I cannot spell right. Or maybe they can. I don't know. And Apocalypse is done. Wow. So Lucas is down to 1. He's got Gael. That's all he's got. Gael is his only hope to get into the Final 4. And, wow. That was a double team on Homelander. All right. So, a loss for William. And Davy Jones and Butcher hanging on. Gus is another great villain besides Homelander. I mean, they're both, nowadays, well, technically, I think Breaking Bad came out in 2008. So, but it carried over to the 2010s. And that made that actor a legend. And now he plays all kinds of villain roles. Not just Gus. And Freddy's going to be number 30. So, Freddy's last. So, yeah, we have our final 7. And from the looks of it, William has 6. And Lucas only has 1. It's not as bad as, it's not the worst one we've seen, but it's definitely not good for Team Lucas. We had one with Team Marcus that was a lot worse. So, but that was still pretty bad. How they all came out in the beginning. Oh yeah, that did not pay off well. And Bagul is finished. Another loss for William. And William's going to lose a few, so he does have the advantage, but he also has a higher probability of losing people. But he has a very high probability of winning this. Right now, it's like a more than 80% chance. And Gael going after Butcher. And I love this matchup between Freddy and Davey. Freddy and Davey. Oh man, that would be fun to watch in a movie in general. And Freddy and Gus and Butcher. So the question is, can Gael survive the other 5 here? And he needs to hope that they pick each other apart. That's what he needs to hope for. And he was trying to get Dash there, but it did not work out for him. And there goes Freddy, so number 30's done. So I can't say that I'm sad about that. I'm never sad about 30 being done. But now Lucas's chances have went up to 20%. So now he has a 20% chance. And now it's went up to 25% with the loss of Billy Butcher. And 4 remain here. And Gustavo's in trouble. And, oh, wow. And Gustavo trying to hang on. And Gael's just kind of hanging below the ropes, trying to just survive this thing for Team Lucas. And Dash. We are down to 4 now. Down to 4. Who is going to take this? Wow, I mean, what is going on here? They're just going back and forth here. And Gael, I'm really, you got to root for Gael a little bit because the odds are not in his favor. And, wow, that was really close. That was really close, but, yeah, he's hanging on in there for Team Lucas. And we'll see if he can get to the final 2. And, wow, he should have not have did that. Because Dash was going to try to get rid of Gustavo. And, oh man, I think he's got this. Especially if Gus, jumps in here. I don't see why he wouldn't have this. But, wow, Dash is fighting back. So Dash is still alive. This is just dragging on, and we'll see what happens. They keep on surviving elimination, so. And look at Gus with the counter. It's done. Team Lucas has been eliminated. Wow, I didn't think Gus would deliver the final blow. But sorry, Lucas. 2K definitely went against you. There's no doubt of it that they went against you here tonight. But Team William will be going to the Final 4. So, but we still have to determine who's going to win this thing. And once again, a perfect opportunity. Just another disruption caused, and Dash is still hanging in there. Oh my goodness. So Team William, congratulations. I mean, Team William has a really good team. And it's not a shock that he's going to the Final 4. I still, looking at Lucas's team, I think he has the better team, but it just goes to show that it doesn't matter sometimes when you have the numbers against you. When the random does not favor you, it doesn't matter how good your team is. And I do think Lucas had the better team. William has a pretty good team, but I think Lucas had way more super heavyweights, and Gus is going to be the last one done here. So Davy Jones with the win, representing Team William. So So congratulations to Team William. And Creepy Davy Jones. Great creation, though. Whoever did that did just off the charts. Using the mustache and the hair as the tentacles. That is crazy. He's not going to WrestleMania, though. There's no way. He's not going. But, yeah, you can look at me all like that all you want. You're not going. So, I don't know why he's waving back and forth. That is just creepy. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it. And, Team Lucas really got screwed over here. They really did. I mean, the numbers went against them. Doesn't matter how good your team is. When the random is not in your favor, it is not in your favor. And it doesn't matter how good you are. But congratulations to William, because he's going to the Final Four. And I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll see you all later.